My name is Julia Bushbacher, and today I will be talking about capstone mentorship. So just a breakdown of this video, we'll talk about Mentorship 101, the capstone process, and what is the difference between a capstone mentor and a fieldwork educator. So the art of mentoring has a really great quote that I think sums up what I find very, very beneficial about mentoring. But in developmental mentorships, the focus is on the development of the mentee's capacity rather than just handing down advice or solutions. The mentee builds their ability to navigate new waters with the help of the mentor, and the mentor often learns a great deal for the mentee in return. So the relationship is a two-way street. This is really important to me as both someone who's been in mentee and mentor roles. We each come in with our own great experiences. For me, I'll be coming in as the mentee in this position, where I can share my lived and learned experiences from fieldwork, from caregiving, from my master's in gerontology, and I'm bringing forth all these experiences towards my capstone project, which is focused in on the informal caregiver needs of people who care for people diagnosed with Alzheimer's disease and dementia. And Kyle, since you are a mental health OT, you have a very unique perspective, especially with your role as being the sole mental health OT at Christ Hospital. So, since you have different experiences, networking, understanding of the hospital, and how things function, together we can collaborate to form a project that can best benefit Christ Hospital. So, I'm really looking forward to leveraging both of our strengths to create something that is feasible, hopefully moving forward. So on the screen is an on-site capstone timeline, which I will be there from April through July of 2026. Right now, we're working on wrapping up our literature review. Thank you for helping me decide on my topic. And soon I'll be reaching out about finalizing and updating my learning objectives, my needs assessment, and talking about some of the different learning activities that I'll be able to do during my time at Christ Hospital. Now, what is the difference between a capstone mentor and a fieldwork educator? Let's start with the fieldwork educator. So, in the context of level twos, an educator must be an occupational therapist. And in this experience, it's a 12-week, very structured, very supervised experience where we're working on helping students like me gain entry-level competence. This differs from the capstone experience because anyone of any profession can be a mentor. And this experience occurs over 14 weeks. It's self-directed with a lot of collaboration in a very concentrated area. So for me, mine is informal caregivers of people diagnosed with Alzheimer's, dementia, and related dementias. So some of the different roles that the capstone mentor takes on, some we've done so far and some we'll get to very soon and back all the way up till April, include input on the literature review, finalizing an input on the needs assessment, learning objectives, different learning activities. If something comes up at the hospital and you think that, oh, this would be great for Juliet to learn about, I can easily find a way to add it to my plan as long as it meets our learning objectives that we've agreed upon. And then other things include working on site logistics, different onboarding, and over time, there's that practical thing of giving guidance and feedback on what I'm doing and how it can be changed or molded a little bit more to best fit Christ's needs. I do think it's really important to note that we have discussed that since I'm in a hospital setting, I will be taking on a small caseload. So some of that fieldwork aspect of supervision will be a part of my capstone project, but this is important to differentiate between what we call the big P, the big project, and the little Ps, or the little projects. So one of my little Ps can be holding my caseload, and I'm really looking forward to this experience, especially getting to shadow you back in December and knowing how great you are with your job. But from the Big P project, I'll be doing a facility analysis and really looking at different facility barriers and facilitators for creating this support group for caregivers. I'm really looking forward to reaching out. I know you've connected me with the name Annie Dixon and working together to find different ways to help support Christ in the best way possible. But overall, as a capstone mentor, you're here to help me and support me through collaboration efforts to help me really dive into this specific area of interest and how I can be a better mental health occupational therapist. So thank you so much. I'm really looking forward to working with you soon, and I will follow up with the needs assessment coming soon. Thanks so much.